Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. If you're new here, my name's Morgan. This is Cocktails and Crumbs, where we get drunk and try to bake stuff. Today we are gonna be challenging allrecipes.com with what they call the best brownie, but we'll be the judge of that. So today for our cocktail, it's not really a cocktail. I wanted to go kind of light and fresh since brownies are like a heavier dessert, I guess. I don't know. I was in the mood for Prosecco. So we're doing a white sparkling wine. But as a dear friend and wise lady told me yesterday, there are no bad pairings when it comes to wine and chocolate. So that is my new motto. There are no bad pairings when it comes to wine and chocolate. So today we're drinking Popup Sparkling Wine, found it at Target. Like mid-price range, I think it was $14.99. It's got a crack top. Shoot, I need a bottle opener for this. Let me get that. It's a 2018 sparkling wine from Washington State. Doesn't really give the varietal other than it's white and sparkling. So I don't think, is that a varietal? I don't know that much about wine, but I'm super pumped to try this. So let's open her up. Boom. Bottle opener that Louie did get a hold of. So there's that. Oh no. I can't get it open. There we go. All right, let's serve this sucker up. I've got a nice Riedel champagne flute. Riedel, I don't know how to say it. I'm digging it though. It's pretty light. I'm here for it. I'm enjoying it. This is gonna be good. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. We'll be right back to start our baking. Like I said, we got this recipe from allrecipes.com. I'll have it linked below like I normally do. I did go ahead and measure out all our ingredients. Do you feel like I'm a professional chef yet? Because I do. And so that's gonna cut down on my editing time. Future Morgan, you're welcome. Step one, as usual, preheat the oven to 350 degrees and then grease and flour an 8-inch square pan. That's preheating. I've got I think this is a 9-inch. I don't know how many grease. We're gonna use some butter. How do I get the corners? I guess it's fine. All right, now I need some flour, but since I measured out my ingredients beforehand, I already put the flour up, so I gotta go get that back out. Why did I try to do this in a way that makes sense? That is very much adequate. And just like that, step one, she's done. Step two is in a large saucepan, melt half a cup of butter. I gotta move you guys. You know the drill. BRB. Okay, like last time, you're back on my stove. I had to turn off the overhead lights. It was giving some really weird glares. I feel like this could not possibly be a less flattering angle. So we just need to melt a half a cup of butter. Don't know why I gotta do it on the stove. If it were up to me, I'd be doing it in the microwave. But it's not up to me. I didn't make this recipe. Guess who's back? I'm just gonna keep using this on account of it's already melted. So if it gets a little bit more melted, it's not a big deal. What temperature should this be on though? Doesn't specify one. This is great. I guess just like maybe low, maybe a little higher. Well, this is about as exciting as watching paint dry. Yeah, I'm gonna fast forward this part. Y'all are gonna not have to wait here with me. I mean, I gotta wait, obviously, because I need to keep an eye on it, but I'm gonna put y'all back over there. I shouldn't have moved you in the first place. Now the angles are gonna be all off, but whatever. See you in a second. Okay, I think I'm in the same angle. I don't really know. But while the last of the butter is melting, I'm gonna quickly I'm gonna lightly beat these 2 eggs because one of the reviews said that helped. All right, those are lightly beaten. I don't think I'm saying that right. I just did it with a whisk. I'm gonna put that right there. Now our butter is fully melted, so we're gonna add this, the sugar, the eggs, and the teaspoon. So actually, I'm gonna do the sugar, the teaspoon. Did I say we're gonna add the teaspoon? We're gonna add the teaspoon of vanilla. So that's a cup of sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla, And then the melted butter. I just really love the scent. The smell of butter. It smells so good. Especially like when combined with a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of sugar. It's just like, you know, something's about to go down. And by go down, I mean be baked. That is very good, right? That is getting combined. So we're going to beat in, I think that means to use the whisk. I'm gonna switch out. 1/2 cup of flour, 1/3 cup of cocoa powder. I really don't want to get out of there. All right, and then 1/4 teaspoon each baking powder, I think. Baking powder, yeah, baking powder and salt. One of the comments also said not to like over beat it because it can become too cake-like, I think is what it said. Shit. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Speaking of everything being fine, I broke my favorite coffee mug that says everything is fine. She is thick. I'm already hot. Luckily, this seems to be a pretty foolproof recipe. And by that I mean we're already done mixing it up. So we just gotta pour this bad boy in the pan, let them bake, and then come back, see how she tastes. All right, just gonna scrape this into the pan. Not very much batter. I am using a slightly larger, a slightly larger pan than they call for, so they might be a little bit thinner, but it smells really, really good. Okay, well the flour is preventing me from being able to stick it into the corners. How do I get this to spread evenly, gosh darn it? Maybe they'll just be a little lumpy, chunky. Okay, you know, I didn't anticipate this recipe giving me this much trouble, and it really hasn't until now. And into the oven it goes for I don't know how long. I think 30 minutes, maybe 25. Check out the recipe. I don't know. So update on me and my life. The brownies are cooking. I'm getting another drink because this is actually really great. And they smell really good. I cannot wait for them to come out of the oven. All right, these brownies have been in the oven for 25 minutes. My timer just went off. Let's check and see if they're ready. It's a clean toothpick. They're done. So in the instructions, it says to not overbake them. I might have overbaked them, so I'm gonna let these cool for just a second. Do you put brownies on a cooling rack? It doesn't have any cooling instructions in the recipe. So I guess we'll just let it cool for a second in the pan and then go from there, maybe? You know what I could really use right now? The perfect brownie pan. Remember that thing that's like I've seen on TV? I got chocolate all over me. It's fine. Everything's fine. That's why I wore white, so I could bleach it. Okay, these have been cooling for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes of the psych episode I've been watching. Speaking of, I think it's time I moved to Santa Barbara. It looks pretty dope in that show. Okay, anyway, I think I'm gonna try to get a knife. I think I'm gonna try to get a knife and see if they cut. In the recipe at allrecipes.com, they recommended putting a frosting on top. I don't eat frosting on my brownies unless they're the cosmic variety from our pal Little Debbie. So I didn't make the frosting. Also, I didn't want to buy more powdered sugar. So, all right, it says it makes 16 brownies. So that's what, like 3 lines down and 3 lines across. I think, okay. I'm gonna go for a corner piece because if you don't like the corner piece, I'm sorry to tell you, you're a psycho. There she blows. Not super thick. I expected that because I'm using a larger size pan than the recipe. It looks pretty dense on the inside. It's still warm. Let's taste. It's not a bad brownie. I'm gonna eat it. But, is it the best brownie I've ever had? I don't think so. All recipes, you lied. This is not the best brownie. This is the goodest brownie. It's like, it's okay. I think I could have gotten a very similar result using a Duncan Hines box mix, which would have cost, what, $1.69 at the grocery store. I don't think it was worth measuring out all the individual ingredients. I don't think melting the butter on the stove was like a huge, I don't think it made a difference. Like, I would have just put that sucker in the microwave. That being said, it pairs nicely with the wine. I think they pair nicely with any wine. Okay, the more I eat them, the better they get. Or maybe I'm just drunk. What percentage alcohol is this wine? So this is only 13% ABV, but I'm feeling it way more than 13%. So do with that what you will. Thank you guys so much for watching. It really means the world to me that you guys would come out and support me. If you haven't followed my Instagram, go find it. It's cocktails_and_crumbs on Instagram. I'll have it linked below along with the recipe. Maybe a link for this wine if I can find it, because she's good. If you haven't already, make sure you like and comment and subscribe and do all the things down below that one would do on a YouTube video. I will see you guys next week when we drink whatever it is we drink and we bake whatever it is we bake. I wonder what it's like to have a flat stomach. Have you guys seen Adele? I mean, if I was rich, I'd be so hot. If I like poke out my collarbone, does that make me look skinny? I put my heart and soul into these videos. I haven't done a thumbnail. What can I use as a thumbnail? Oh no, I'll figure it out later. That's not my problem.